Right, afternoon team. It is Saturday afternoon. Harley played footy this morning, so we missed out on a shoot this morning, but we are out this afternoon. Got young Oscar with us. And we are back up at the farm, having a crack at the pond, because we haven't shot this yet. So we've just chucked a couple of decoys in. There's a bit of a stiff breeze coming from the south, so we've got a couple of decoys with the kiwi keels on them. And they're moving around really good in that breeze. Just sort of shuffling around, moving sideways, looking a bit more realistic, which is quite cool. It's the first time we've really sort of seen those the keels in action. And what else, boys?
March, hopefully get some ducks.
Hopefully get some ducks. All right, we've got a couple of parry decoys just near that pole over there, because there's quite a few parries that sort of transit over the top of this pond at times to get into the chicory that's in the background, sort of out over there. So we've just chucked a couple of those out, hoping to get a couple of passerbys. And what else?
Nothing much.
We stopped on the way out and collected some apples for the pig trap tonight. And later on, after we do a shoot, we're going to head up to the pig trap and what?
Hopefully maybe get some possums on the way up there and put some food up in the...
Up at the pig trap?
Yeah, trap.
And we're going to set up the new Hick Micro M15 cellular game camera. So I'm quite looking forward to getting that set up and seeing what the footage comes out like. And yeah, so happy days. We'll get tucked into the side, boys, and sit down and relax and wait for some ducks to come in. Fingers crossed.
Hopefully, yeah.
All right. Boys are just doing a quick shuffle around with the decoys, just because it's blowing from the south, so if they do pass over and want to land, they might land a little bit out of range for the boys to have a crack. So we'll just move them a bit closer and then maybe have a better chance of having a go at them. Right, Jeff knows what's going on. He knows what's going on. Right, so time to move the wagon right out the way, and we'll tuck in and get that. Tuck in and get out of the way so we can hopefully get some birds this evening. All right, what's going on here?
Nothing much.
War paint.
Yep.
War paint. You ready?
Yep.
Cameras on. Earmuffs. Harley's shooting the 12 gauge this time round, and Oscar's going to sit down here next to me, just up on here. He's going to shoot the 20 gauge. So, a couple of decoys out. Man, those kiwi keels on those three smaller ones are really good. I know there's a bit of a breeze going, but they're definitely getting moving. It's nice. Alright, we just had two circle over the top of us, but the boys were walking back from the other side, getting the ore for the dinghy for later on tonight, just down in here. Yeah, always the way. Not to worry. Right, let's just see what the evening brings.
This is the camera.
Right, take two. No luck up the pond with the ducks, eh, boys? So we are heading up to the pig trap. We've got our buckets of apples, a bit of food scraps and stuff. We have got the 22 with the day-night vision scope on it in case we bump into any possums. And we've got the new Hick Micro M15 cellular game camera to stick up at the pig trap. So we'll just mooch on up the road and see if we can bump into anything. Boys are keen to get on the back of the truck and hang out with Jeff. Okay, one possum down. Good shot, buddy. It's alright, come back up, Oscar.
Pardon?
Come back up, bud, it's all good.
Oh, yeah.
Pass him up, chuck him up the bank. Good job. What is he? Is he a male or female?
No.
Oh, male?
Coconuts.
Yeah. Good shot. Where did you scon him?
Just in the back of the neck.
Straight through the front. Oh well, one possum. Good shooting, bud.
Yep.
Alright, chuck him on the back. Possum number 2. Lost them down the side of the bank. Yeah, should be just there somewhere, Hales. I can see plenty of blood here, so they must have hit him in the vitals. Careful, bud. Can't see him anywhere? All good, Oscar?
Yep.
What's that one?
Save it.
The male or female?
Female.
Female?
I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure. Oh, just about went down the bank myself.
You can usually tell because you can see the nutmeg thing now.
Yeah. Female possum?
Female.
Good boy. That's it? Yep,
Yep.
female. Nice. All right, bud?
Yep.
Nice shooting.
Thanks.
All right, we'll carry on, eh?
Yep.
All right, just his last bit of life. He's hanging on for dear life, I can tell you. Oh, good shot, Oscar.
Quite a big one too.
Yeah, solid little gingery, isn't he? What if it's a male or female? What is he, Hales? Look like a big male to me.
Ew.
Yeah, big male.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good shot, Oscar. Safety on, bud.
Yep.
So, Hick Micro,
It's done as well.
LPX, LRF 4K doing a bit of damage on the possums tonight. Good work, buddy. Right, we'll just unload it all and then we'll sort out this camera and set it up on the pig trap. I was hoping there was going to have been something there, but there's just nothing. Nothing's coming in and eating the apples or the stuff that we've got there, so that's all good. We'll chuck the possums in and a bit of more food and apples, and I'll stick the camera on this tree here, and it's sort of there's a good distance to the pig trap, so hopefully we get something coming in here soon. All right, let's get on this camera. Right, as you can see there, we've set up the Hick Micro M15 cellular game camera. I'll just open it up. Wow. So it's pretty straightforward setting this thing up. You just switch it to setup and you wait for a sequence of lights to come on. There should be 4 flashing green lights, and that indicates that everything is a-okay. It starts with the SD card, then the next one along is the battery, next one along from that signal, and the 4th light that flashes is the signal to tell you that you're connected to the app. So I've just opened up the app. Oh, it says picture list is empty. Go back to home. Oh. Alright, so you can see it says it's 100%, battery's 100, signal's 100. You can see on there that it's got the 4 green lights and 1 red. So that means that everything's connected. It's got a signal, batteries are all good, SD card's good, and it's linked to the app, which is what I want. So then you just switch it across to on, shut up this. It does a sequence of red flashes and then it goes out, and then you know you're good to go. Pretty easy set up, this thing, I tell you. I've had some game cameras over the years that have been quite tricky to get your head around, just the initial setup and stuff, but this was pretty straightforward, to be honest. Even just setting the payment plan up. So yeah, so it's all linked to the app now. We can go in here and you can see there that it's, you might not be able to see now, it's a bit hard at night with the old phone, but you can see it's connected. And then obviously in here you can go to device settings, and it just, yeah, so there you go, trail camera has been triggered, so it's already triggered us just standing here. So we'll just back away and let this camera do what it does, and I'll do a bit of a rundown on a few of the settings and stuff inside the camera and how easy this thing is to get up and going, and we'll hopefully get some footage on the pig trap, and we'll we'll see how we go.
Yep.
All right, happy boys?
Yeah, ready to go.
Couple of possums.
Yep.
What else? No luck on the ducks, but not to worry, eh?
Yeah.
We'll
we
keep
don't talk
trying.
about that.
We don't talk about that, eh?
Yep.
But that's good. Right,
Yep.
camera's all set up on there.
Yep.
Pig trap's got some apples and everything ready to go, so we are ready to get back on the road. All right. So Saturday morning, we're heading out for a bit of a duck shoot, and we've got all the way to our destination after a couple of hours. And he goes, "Oh, Dad, I've done a bit of a boo-boo here." So look down at your feet, bud. Wow. Bit of bush bashing to do, and then sort of decoy throwing and the rest of it. And I don't think they're going to be much chop, to be fair.
No, mate. Perfect.
Wow. Just looks like it's just you and me this morning, Jeff. Yeah, mate.
Perfect footwear.
Perfect footwear. Unbelievable. Duck hunting 101. Wow. All right. Out on the river this morning. This is our second option. We went to option A and the water was too low, so we've come and set up on the river. We've already managed to pick off a couple of parries. As you can see, those two ducks that are moving the most there have got those kiwi keels on them, and they're freaking awesome. Stick them in a bit of current and they definitely live up to what the name is, that's for sure. So we'll tuck back in. Not much of a spot for us, unfortunately, but it's just what it is. We just thought we'd give it a go. Jeff's just done a bit of retrieving, and we've just tucked into this to the scrubby stuff here on the side. Just chuck these guys out, so we'll just see how this pans out. All right, she's been a pretty quiet morning, to be fair. Beautiful spot, like I was saying. Plan A didn't work, so we're on plan B, which is in the river. But we've still managed to pick off three parries, which was awesome. Hopefully Harley had his head cam on. Yep. Hang on, it's dead. Put your camera on.
Yep.
Good boy. Good boy, Jeff. Way you go.
Go, Jeff! Yeah! Good boy! Another two parries out front.
So we'll just set them down a bit further. There's quite a few parries taken off. We've obviously got a lot of farm around us, so there's a lot of parries taken off out of the paddocks and stuff like that. But yeah, just sitting here, moved the decoys a little bit, and we've just tucked up into this little bit of scrub just in here. Jeff's tucked in behind it. Beautiful morning. So Harley's just going to try and set them up down there a little bit further, and hopefully entice a few more to come down the river and have a look. All right, not a bad mission this morning. What do you reckon, bud? Pretty good? Yeah, we missed one mallard that came in, and yeah, quite a few parries flying around. We got three, which was nice in the end.
Yeah.
For a bit of a plan B spot, but that's all good. So I'll just pack up our gear and head home for the next mission this evening.
Yeah.
Beautiful spot though. Super cool spot. It was just worth a bit of a go. We've driven past here a few times and seen some parries down here on the stones, so we thought, why not just give that a go. All right, anything to add, big boy? No? Okay. More parries flying around. That's why he's like, no, there's nothing to say. There's parries flying. Yeah, plenty in those paddocks, isn't it? All right. Look. Unbelievable. You pack up, get ready to leave, and they all start flying again. Lights, they're up there.
In the river. Oh my.
Oh well. Right, let's get this gear back, eh?
Yeah.
Right, afternoon team. Back at it again. We've got a message come through from a mate that's got a farm that's sent a couple of pictures of some pig rooting, and man, it's everywhere. So I don't know whether they're passing through or whether they're a bit of a resident pig. So I've come up with Paulie and Harley. Boys are up over there. We've had a good week. Got out for a rabbit shoot during the week, and then this morning got out for a duck shoot. Ended up with 3 parries, which was cool. So I'll chuck that footage up for you guys to watch now. But look at the state of it. Mate, they've bulldozed it. It's all up through there. Looks like it could be quite a good pig, to be honest. Yeah, they've definitely done a fair bit of damage, that's for sure. All down the bottom of the fence there. All along pretty much. So we're going to wait for dark, get the thermals out, see if we can see what's going on. Man, they've hammered it, eh? Even right down here. Yeah, as you can see, mate, they have torn it up. All the way along the fence line here. Looks like not a bad pig by the size of the holes in the rooting. I'll see if I can find a print somewhere. Yeah, they've definitely made a mess of it. Yeah, I'd say she's a decent pig, team. Just from the looks of this. Down over there on the fence line. Some of this looks pretty fresh too. Man. Yeah, just absolutely smashed this area, that's for sure. Alright, we'll head on up, check out the top section of the farm and see if there's anything up the top there. Up. Good boy. Alright. Sees a fresh start this morning. Out at Lake Argyle. Decided to drag the dinghy out. See how we go with a bit of trolling today. Happy?
Yeah.
You're mad.
Not as happy as this guy.
Nutters.
The chill factor here at the moment is, I don't know, but it's frickin' freezing.
Fucking cold.
That's what it's all about though.
Right, let's start with the chat and let's go. Oh.
Right, out on the water. Only a couple of pools and the old Merc fired up, which was nice. And yes, it's pretty cold out here, but it's nice. You right there, mate?
Yep.
Wingnut's pretty cold. He's complaining about cold hands.
Of course.
So we'll just troll up and down and see how we go, eh, boys?
Yep. Oh, my feet are freezing.
Alright. Come on, trout. Oh, morning, boys.
Morning.
How are yous?
Good. Good. Tired.
What are we up to?
Gonna go get some guys.
Hopefully get some goats. Turned up at the farm and white out. White out everywhere. So we're just going to wait for it to, hopefully for the sun to come up and heat up a bit, but we'll just go and check out this pig rooting and stuff and see if there's any new stuff down here. Jeepers. Yeah.
He's got some decent fucking size trotter on him, hasn't he?
He's definitely dug it up alright.
Weren't he last time, was it?
No. Some fresh, well not fresh, but some pig rooting since we've been up last. He's had a right old go, hasn't he? Man, he's dug some flipping channels. Surely there must be a good print in here somewhere. Yeah, he must be a pretty good pig. Yeah, as you can see a little bit up over there, across that face up over there. It's gone really deep and really skinny for some reason. Definitely no pig expert, so I don't know what the difference in the digging is, but he's just dug like straight out like channels.
You see up the other side there, it looked like there was some
A little bit up the top up over there. Go up the top and have a look. Move. Pretty much get 4 fingers in there. Yeah. Problem is they just mooch on through, damage it all and then bugger off.
Yeah, he's had a good fucking dig, isn't he?
Yeah.
Over here as well.
Go up and have a look up over here. Yeah, he's had a right old blimmin' go at it.
Oh, so they come through here. They come along here.
Yeah.
They haven't been through here that long ago.
Holy, he's had a right old dig up, hasn't he?
So is this Kieran's land here?
Unfortunately, we're all a bit clagged in, so as you do when you're bored and need something to do, crank up the fire.
Yeah, shit.
What are you going to cook on it?
Maybe
We've got some peanut butter rolls, we could stick them on a stick and give that a go, eh? Yeah, she's just not the greatest of weather so far, but it's 8:30, is it? 8:45?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll just wait and see what happens. Wait and see. Hopefully it clears up, we can try and chase some goats or something.
going back up now.
So what are your thoughts? Is that as good as the one at Polaris? Or not as good?
Not as good.
So the Wakey Bakey is up there so far on the winner of the carrot cake?
No,
No.
it's below.
Oh, so Polaris is better.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright. Out for a duck hunt this afternoon. See how we get on. Right, afternoon team, out for a bit of a duck shoot. Somewhere a bit different this afternoon. It's sort of near the farm that we get to shoot, lucky enough. It's another pond and you have to sort of put a ballot in to be able to shoot here, which is all good. So it's quite a big pond. It's a bit murky at the moment from all the rain that we've had down here. Got our decoys just chucked in. We were just lucky enough that we ended up coming in and two ducks were sitting further around the corner. So Harley and Jeff are just doing a mission around the other side because they've gone down just into the thick of the stuff around here. So hopefully he can retrieve them. He should be able to. Hopefully it's not too thick. But yeah, this is what we're shooting tonight. Decoys are out, and hopefully Harley can get onto those ones over there. Well, you're probably not going to tell, but on the other side is a lot of gorse, a lot of blackberry, and that's where Harley and Jeff were just trying to look through the bush to see if they could find the two birds that we managed to shoot. And it looks like he's managed to get one. He's on his way back with the dog. Oh, good stuff. We'll see what it is when he turns up. Good boy, Jeff. Good boy. Good boy. Right, afternoon team. Another little mission on. Today I'm just sighting in a couple of guns. So we have the 223, unfortunately that we have to stick back to the original scope and take the Hick Micro Alpex off it, just due to us getting into a bit more dock hunting as we're sort of coming to the ending of winter. So we sort of need to stick that back to the gun that we can use in dock, because we do a bit of dock hunting as well. But I have a bit of a treat on. So this here is the Alpex light. It is 40mm objective compared to the big brother that I thought I'd just show you the comparison of. This thing here has been unbelievable. But you can just see that the light's the newer sort of model, or the model that's I guess tried to help out hunters with the weight side of things, because as you can see, the original Alpex there compared to the light is huge. It's huge, to be honest. Not only size but in weight. The original Alpex 4K is 1150 grams and the Alpex light is 500. So we're talking like 60% lighter. So I've been dying to sort of get my hands on this and give this a trial. I have unfortunately not gone for the Magnetech rings on this because I want to set this up as a permanent fixture on the 22. So we've just gone with a different ring set, and I'm just starting to sight it in. You can probably see up there the board. I've actually skipped quite far ahead without the process of showing you guys. I just started to get into it and then realised I wasn't even doing any filming, so I've just done a base shot at 25 yards and then done my usual freeze and then moved the axis point, which is the crosshairs, up to where I need them to be. For anyone, if you need to see any of that stuff, just head on to the YouTube channel obviously, and I've got a couple of videos showing me setting up the original Alpex, so you get a bit of an idea on how that process is done. But today I'm just going to sight this the Alpex light in, and I've got the 223 to zero in again, so we'll just get underway. Right, afternoon team, off on another Sunday mission. We have young Harley, and he is eating a movie ice cream, if you guys want to know what that is. We have a bit of a confession. We sneak into town to the movies and we buy the ice creams, bring them home and watch movies at home with the ice creams. And he hasn't eaten his one yet, so he's eating it now before our hunt. Hunting food. So we're going to head up to the farm, hopefully run into a few goats. Yesterday I had a bit of fun sighting in the new Hick Micro Alpex 4K light, and that went really well. Resighted in the 223, and we are good to go. So we'll head up to the farm and see if we can bump into any goats or anything else that tickles our fancy. See you up there. Still the odd bit of pig rooting around, obviously you can see all the way down through here. It's where we came a couple of weeks ago, and then saw a little bit, but it looks like some slightly fresher stuff still down there. Looks pretty old, that stuff up the top here, but yeah, we camped up in that face somewhere. There's a good little gut over there. Yeah, be camped up on that side somewhere if he's still around, or who knows. Right, we're here, so we'll just cruise up the road and see if we can catch any goats out. Well, nothing as yet, team. Beautiful, beautiful afternoon up here. Not a breath of wind, but no goats and nothing else yet. But it's about 3:30, so we'll just give it another hour and a half. We've got another couple of places to go and check out, so we'll see how we go up the hill a bit further. Junior's going to do a bit of driving. Always looks so serious, doesn't he? Good boy. Right. This is what serious driving looks like. I think somebody's quite enjoying this this driving stuff. Keep going up, bud. Jeff hanging on for dear life. Phew. Alright, put this back over here. Oh, not bad at all, mate. Right, so we've got a couple of trees in here that we're going to try and set the Hick Micro M15 game camera up on. Yeah, we've just had a smooch through the bushes a couple of times through here and seen some deer prints and pig prints and stuff, so it's not the sort of fence that pigs are going to charge through, or they might when they're getting chased, but we just thought we'd stick the camera here somewhere in a bit of food and just see if anything's floating around. The only downside to being up so high up in here and the area is reception. There's just not much reception up here at the farm, so we'll just try a few spots and see if we can get the camera set up. Man, she's an awesome afternoon. Right, we'll just go and have a look. Yeah, some really cool native bush all through there. Nice creek. Alright, I'll go get the camera and get this set up and give it a try. Alright, so we found our tree. It sort of works well. It's not facing into the afternoon sun, which is going to be good, because sometimes I've sort of forgotten about that sort of stuff and it gets the afternoon sun facing at the camera and it takes some pretty crappy photos. So I've got it worked out on this tree here, so all I need to do is switch it to on, and it just goes through a process of flashing lights here. So part of that process, what I need to do is turn on my mobile data, head out of there and go into the Hick Micro site app. And then what I need to do is just check that it's picked up the camera, which it already has, and it shows that it's got 60%, so that's pretty good for up here, because sometimes it's very, very patchy. So obviously you can see the camera. You can click on that, that just takes me to the photos that I've already got loaded into it. Click on that, I can say that I'm connected, which is cool. Battery's 100, signal 60, temperature's all good. That's obviously where you go in and change all your settings and that sort of stuff. And I'll do a time sync. Once you do the time sync, then it syncs the GPS on the camera so that you know where it is on your phone. Just a good thing to have, I guess, if anyone stole it or done something like that. You can track the camera because it follows it through the GPS on the camera, as long as it's not switched off, that is. So we're all set to go. Set up the camera obviously there, and we'll just dump a few. Alright team, so pretty straightforward. Once you've switched it on and it goes through those sequences of lights, the last one to go off is when it's hooked up to the app, the site Hick Micro app, and then once that's all connected to your phone, she is good to go. So we'll shut that up and I'll just fix up the strap a little bit, but now we're good to go. There's a few deer prints down this fence here, so obviously they're cutting through the bush or coming through this area, which is good. Hopefully we get something on the camera. And a while ago, unfortunately, one of the cows had died and just down through the trees down over there, and was there for a while and got destroyed from the pigs. So hopefully we catch something in this area anyway. Alright, get the strap sorted. Right, g'day team. Bit of an exciting mission on at the moment. So got home after a bit of pack training tonight, had the usual shower, had a bit of tea, and Russell's phoned up and said Boris, that we had on the game camera, if you've been following a few of the pictures and stuff lately, is in Russell's trap. So I'm heading up to pick Russell up. We're going to meet Paulie a bit further out there, and the three of us will head up there and see what Boris has got to say for himself. Stay tuned. On you two.
I haven't got my knife.
That's right, well, we might be able to reverse up a fair way.
You want to get his throat cut pretty quickly?
Yeah.
You reckon?
Dunno.
He's fucking angry.
Nah, you'd hear him hit the cage by now. Oh yeah, there he goes. Oh, it's tiny.
Oh, he's only got fucking... Is that Boris? That's not Boris.
Dunno. Could be. Paulie wants to know if you want to lift up the front of it.
Hey?
Paulie wants to know if he can lift up the front of it.
Lift up, right, what, now before he's gone?
Yeah.
Oh, geez, only a little one, isn't he?
Yeah.
Not Boris.
I don't know if that's Boris or not. I don't think it's Boris.
He doesn't look like Boris, he looks a bit smaller.
Yeah. Oh, not bad. Not bad. The old heckles are up. G'day, pal. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Oh well, I'll do get this sorted, eh? Well, definitely not the Boris we thought it was going to be, but pig all the same. Yep. Are they lighting?
Yep.
Oh, yep.
Probably burn out too quick.
Where's all your really small kindling stuff? Aye, aye, aye. Oh well. Fire time for the young fellas. Saturday afternoon, decided to head up to the farm with Harley and his mate Oscar, spend the night up here in the hut. Boys have already got into the fire. Plan for hopefully this afternoon is to get up high and have a look on a couple of faces and see if there's any deer floating around. You can see from the pig rooting that there's still a pig in the vicinity and digging up around the hut here, so we're going to set a pig trap up with a dead goat in it that the owner shot during the week for a bit of bait, and hopefully we might be able to catch up with them. Other than that, we're up for the night and we'll try our luck with some more goats, hopefully maybe a deer or two, and you never know, there could be a pig floating around with all the rain that we've had. So going. Oh, we've even got a bit of sweeping going on.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, here we go, bit of house cleaning. Alright, boys, got the fire going. Happy?
Yep.
Happy?
Yep.
I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but she's a small little hut. Not much. I'll try and get out of the light. It's just got like a little double bed there and another single one in the corner there. She's a pretty old hut, but really cool. Heaps of character. So I've got the cooker ready for tonight. A couple of utensils and old school stuff up there. But the key feature is definitely the fireplace, isn't it, boys?
Yep.
Yeah. So we might have a cup of tea or something, and then we'll hatch a plan for the afternoon.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's blowing its guts out.
Yep.
It's a bit of a southeast or a southerly. Say southeast more than anything else, and it's howling through the saddle up the top here, but it's all good. We'll have a look and see what we can come up with. Alright, nothing too flash. She's a bit of a makeshift pig trap that has turned up on this property. So similar gate system as the one that we use back at home, but this one here is weighted with a brick, and we've just stuck a you can see that stick in there, so the stick just holds the door open, and then once something squeezes through and knocks the stick out, the weight of the brick pulls the gate shut and then holds it like that. So We've covered up the goat at the end, but it's got all its internals hanging out to create a bit of smell and stuff. Need a few waratahs to stick around the outside of it to hold it all down, because she's pretty lightweight, and I could imagine if something half decent sticks its nose underneath it, it ain't going to take much to get out. But the boys were keen to just give it a go, so we'll give it a go. I'll go for a bit of a wander up over here and just see how much more damage is done. I can just sort of see it. I was going to hopefully get the drone up, but with the wind howling through, I don't think she'll be worth it. But I'll just go for a bit of a walk anyway. Might get the drone up in the morning or later tonight if it dies down. Yeah, some of it's still fresh, especially back over there. Oh. Yeah. Tried to find some prints last time, but I couldn't really find any. Go have a look up in the top of this paddock and see what we can find. Cows going berserk. Oh, there's a bit of pig poo down there. Not very big though. Another couple of bits there. Yeah. I've definitely had a good mow through up here. Yeah, this is a bit fresher up here. Yeah, I'd say they come through. There's a bit of a saddle through the pines there. Goes down into a really, really big gully, so I'm assuming they probably come in and out through there. And a bit of a guess. Doesn't look like a bad pig though. She's fairly deep pig rooting, that's for sure. Yeah, obviously we're on this side, so anything on the other side of the fence is safe. But yeah. So the plan is tonight, you can see the hut just over there. We're going to climb up to the top of this hill up over here, and it gives us a good vantage to see up over the back there, and just to see into another couple of faces that we spied a couple of deer in last time we were up here. So we'll hopefully get into a position tonight. Hopefully the wind's not too cold and too much of a pain, but we'll give it a go anyway. Oh yep, here's old mate turned up now. Right, so we've made up the top of the hill. It's a little bit gusty and a little bit breezy, but we'll make the most of it. We're here about 5 minutes and already spotted a hind on the opposite face staying out of the wind. So she's ducked back into the bush, so we're just going to play the waiting game and see if she comes back out again. So we've got Harley set up with the 6.5 PRC, and Kieran's got his 308 for a bit of a backup. but she's just tucked away in the bush. You're not going to be able to see her, but I'll show you on the other camera. She's just tucked in this face down the bottom here, and the breeze is coming towards her, so she's well out of the wind, tucked out. So hopefully she comes back out and plays ball. Alright. Still, not going up and down, not moving around, it's got to be dead still. I think this is his staying. Look at his neck. It's a fat ass. Could be a pregnant hind, but to be fair. Wait, your leg lifting's up. Yeah. Not too high at the back. You want to be lower at the back, so that you're sturdy at the front. She's just going. She keeps looking back over here, so just please keep. Just keeps disappearing in and out of the bush, but we're dialed 440. We've just double checked with the app, and we're having great pineapple lumps. Can't complain, eh boys? Oh, and beef jerky. Oh, come on. Alright, so she's just in the face about there, 440 yards away, but she just keeps popping in and out of the bush, and then I spotted another one way up the top up in here. I'll show you on the camera. I just know with this wind, not be on this face. I don't know that's easy, but I mean like that.
On left out of the clearing.
So I've got two deer on the camera.
Oh, what a job. His shoulders out in the open.
Okay, got plenty of time, but the light's not on.
No, we'll wait most of us.
see. 448 yards.
That one. Go look at
Yeah, just.
it.
Alright, get these saveloys on the go. Care of the snarler parlour.
Oh, nice.
Get some water on the boil. Boys are getting the fire back going. Oh, they're looking alright. So what happened with the deer?
Just
Ran out of light?
yeah, and they weren't quite out in the open enough to get a crack at.
Yeah,
That's
they
right.
kept ducking in and out of the bush, but
Try again in the morning.
it was good. Oscar didn't quite catch it in the binos, but he saw it in the camera. Hey, buddy?
Yep.
Yep. So get a bit of tea on and see what tonight brings after tea. Alright, we've had a bit of tea. Boys are keen to have a bit of a mooch around and see if we can get some possums or a couple of rabbits or hares. So we'll just we've just loaded up the fire inside the hut, and we'll come back to that once we've had a bit of a stooge around. Happy, boys?
Yep.
Alright. Morning.
Morning.
Bit of a rough sleep, was it, buddy? Not too bad.
Too bad.
Not too bad. Howled with wind. Rained a little bit, but wasn't too bad. Fire's going, we've got the billy on. So we'll just wait for that to boil, have a cuppa, bit of coffee. We've had a bit of wheat bix.
I've never seen a sheep with a white.
Kieran's turned up.
Blonde tail with blonde feet.
Plenty of rain through the night, and the wind's still going the same way, but not too bad. Anything to say, Junior?
Hopefully we can spot some deer.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get back onto those deer this morning. They might have tucked away by now. We've left it a bit late, but who knows. So we'll have our cuppas and then walk up the hill. Isn't that right, Oscar?
Yep.
Oh yeah, boys sound pretty excited. You right in there, Wingnut?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, packed up and ready to leave?
Yep.
Yeah, had a bit of brekkie, waited for a few showers to come through. As you can see, it's sort of rain keeps coming through and having showers and stuff, but we've packed up, so we'll head up the hill where we saw those deer last night and have a bit of a look and see if we can see anything. Good weather to have a few pigs mooching about too, so happy, boys?
Yep.
Rugged up in the jackets, wet weather pants, gummies. Good boy. Up. Jeff's ready, so hut's all tidied up. Time to skedaddle. Bit of snow up in the background there. Looks like it's still snowing actually. Right up the top in there. Holding the fresh snow. Came through last night.
Oh, there's more rain coming.
Alright. Ready to rumble?
Yep.
Yep. Alright, as you can tell, she's pretty windy. The deer have come back out onto this face where one of the yearlings has, so Harley's lined up with a 6.5. We've managed to find it on the camera, so I can see if it gets hit or not. And Kieran's back up there with a 308 for a backup shot just in case. But I'd say it's probably a good 20 odd knots gusting through. Knots, K-winds. But we're set up. We're just waiting for a good presentable shot, and then Harley's going to have a crack. Oscar's on the binos trying to find it. Everyone's just holding still in the wind. We'll see how we go. You alright, bud?
Yeah. Looking at the right stump.
Yeah.
You sure? When you directed me, I looked at the wrong stump. It's at the end on the right. There's like a little black knob. Oh yeah. No, my hand's getting too cold.
Huh?
My hand's getting too cold.
Still good, we can come back. We saw it.
Is it somewhere in there? Huh? Is it in there?
I just
I just don't want to move. I don't know why. if you zoom out, but there's a clearance up there. Well, you might see shoulder through there. See that clear up there?
It's just got to spin around and do something like that.
No, he's going for more.
Disappearing back into the bush.
I don't know, he might come out. Might see a shoulder and do something come around. There. His head. What the freak? Did you see that?
Just yawned.
Did he? Oh, I thought he moaned. He was standing there like, oh no.